The fraudster's back. The fraudster is back. She's back. It was dying down. She decided, you know what? I need to come back and remind everyone that I am, in fact, a fraud.
Badly because it was so easy to see through. Ever since Cheyenne Bryant exposed herself on the Breakfast Club and gave the most laughable excuse as to why she can't show any proof of this supposed doctorate degree that she has, she's been unraveling, trying to find any way to save face and return back to the internet.
The conversation about your doctorate because people can't find your dissertation online. How are you responding to that in this new era of your life?
I'm going to clear it up once on here. I'm not doing it again. And I'm clearing it up for my doctor,
You didn't
for my
clear it
families,
up.
for my audience who deserve to hear me address it. For the folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate.
It's not our narrative. We're looking for the truth and for some credentials. So it's not a narrative we're making up. It is, well, if you don't have proof, you're obviously a fraud. That would be the first thing you would go to.
Create it, double down on it, and run that shit. Because I don't give a about it. Now, to my doc squad, my fan base, my folks, you know, my village, it's very simple. I went to a school, Argosy University, completed an entire program. I went back online to get my official transcript because I was applying to a law school many years ago to be a professor there. And I had to provide my transcripts, right?
Why would you go, you're not a lawyer. Why would you be applying to be a law professor?
To get hired. And I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts. I need my entire thing. And there was no school.
Oh, magically
okay, I'm
disappeared.
confused.
Poof.
I Google. It says this school has been shut down. I said, oh, well, they got to have records. I mean, they were accredited when I attended the school. They were accredited when I finished the program. I go and look, there is a third party that has the records. Why I contact the third party? That third party only holds records for 2 years.
People have come out and said that they've went to this university and they've gotten their transcripts very, very easily online. That you just pay and you go on the website. There was even a guy, I think, on TikTok who showed, he was like, I'm going to make a TikTok showing how easy it is to do it. And he did it on the TikTok and it took 20 minutes.
I was past my 2 years. So that means that I had no access to records. And then
There's no chance they only hold it for 2 years. You'd need it for way longer than that.
I contacted, financial aid. You can't make up financial aid. It shows that I paid for a doctoral program alongside my master's program and my undergrad program. And they said, we can fully refund you your money under one circumstance.
They don't do that.
We give you your money back. You don't get credit for not a class, a course, a program you took in.
You know, student loans don't get forgiven even when you die. So they're not going to just be like, we'll give you the money back. That just does not happen.
This university, at this institute. So do you want us to refund you? Or do you want us not? I said no.
This was the beginning of the downfall, because once you come on the Breakfast
mean-
Club and give this explanation as to people question whether or not you have a doctorate, damn near admitting, hey, I have a doctorate, but I can't prove it. What? Even the explanation she gave was kind of weird as well, because like the program that she's talking about where financial aid, will give you back money for the courses or
They
for
won't.
courses that you didn't finish. Right. So, for example, if your school closed down, you took about, I don't know, like 20 credits or so, and you can't transfer those credits, they'll give you back a refund. They don't offer that program, and they stated.
I don't think there are programs. I mean, I wonder if it's like different if the school closes down. Maybe they give refunds. But I mean, I've never, ever heard of that, ever.
Explicitly on their website. They don't offer that program if you already earned your degree. Right. They can't refund you for a degree you already earned. So just that very explanation she gives proves that she didn't earn a doctorate from Argosy or whatever
Tell
she
him,
claims she earned it
Flacco.
from. Okay.
Tell him, Flacco.
So I've always had a theory that I felt like she was gonna lay low, actually enroll herself back
thought
into
so
a doctorate
too.
program, earn the doctorate, and then come back. Right?
No way she's doing that. If she actually wanted to put in the work to do that, she would have done it. But no, she just rather lie about it. Why? Why do all the work?
But Argosy is closed, so she'll have to earn a doctorate at another school, and there'll be a tell-all sign that she never had a doctorate to begin
Exactly.
with. Well, she came back online recently from her hiatus to try to manipulate the public, but it backfired badly and it just didn't work. She pops back up to do this Netflix trend. Now, the trend is
Girl.
essentially, in like this satirical fashion, people will post about how there'll be a Netflix documentary about a certain moment in their life, and they name the moment while sitting down in a chair as if they're about to start their Netflix documentary. So she does the trend, and the moment that she references is apparently she says when Netflix does a documentary on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, episode 1 will ask, is she really a doctor? And then episode 2 to 10 will investigate why complete jealous, envious haters try to prove she wasn't.
This is what I don't understand. Just because someone gets on you for your lies and your fraud, they're all of a sudden a jealous, envious hater. No, we're calling you out because you shouldn't be a lying fraud. Like, you think I am in no way, shape, or form jealous that you're a fraudster because, hey, guess what? Any person can go online and lie that they have multiple doctorate degrees, but people don't do that. Anyone can do what you're doing. No one's jealous of you.
And so she dresses up, right? So again, this is her trying to,
Embarrassing.
like trying to like, hey,
Embarrassing.
I don't got to prove I got a doctorate. So she
I don't
dresses
gotta
up
prove
in
it.
this
I got the
attire,
outfit on.
and she sits down next to a wall with what appears to be a bunch of degrees, right? Now, a bunch of those, I believe, is like honorary, right? So she sits down,
Oh God, embarrassing.
pretends like she's talking to somebody,
Yeah, she's not talking to nobody.
and does this entire nonsense. But here's the thing, okay? And here's where a lot of people kind of like called her out on it, right? So you say you got a doctorate, but yet you don't got any pictures of you at your graduation day.
None.
You
Zero.
don't got any pictures. You don't got no picture of your degree or anything of that fashion. But what you do have somehow is a gown from Amazon.
Lunatic.
You have a
Lunatic.
graduation gown from Amazon that's apparently like the wrong colors. So this
That's
is like a
hilarious.
doctorate in education. They wear like this color.
Wow.
She claims she has like a doctorate in like psychology or yeah. It's the complete different field. And the gown is from Amazon. So people like, come on, bro. Like really, Cheyenne.
That's so
like,
funny, bro.
Really, bro?
It's probably
Really,
the first.
bruh?
It's
Yo,
probably
people-
the first one too. Like when you Google like robe, it's probably the first one that pop up too.
People say, yo, and I
Amazon
too went to
University.
Amazon University. Even Mark Lamont Hill chimed in, and Mark Lamont Hill
Thank
wrote,
God.
this being the wrong color is wild.
Oh,
I agree.
hilarious.
Like,
See, I'm so glad Mark called him out because Mark has a tendency. I love Mark, but sometimes he has a tendency to defend the wrong people sometimes, and he was defending her for a slight second there.
I agree because clearly, like, if your purpose is to prove I got a doctorate, look at my proof, then wearing the wrong colors does not prove anything. Now, Cheyenne Bryant apparently went and got some honorary doctorates, right? But she doesn't have a doctorate degree.
Honorary doctorate doesn't mean literally anything. Shaq has an. I think Shaq has an. Well, I think Shaq went to school, but like there are people who actually have honorary doctorates that literally are just famous. They've done nothing. Zero. It's honorary doctorate is nothing.
Psychology or psychiatry or mental health, as she claims and as she says, okay? Now, once it's hit the timeline, people from her past, like Torrey, they made videos
Torrey's
about
on
it,
her
right?
ass,
So Torrey
bro.
had a very interesting perspective on his Dr. Cheyenne Bryant situation. So here's what Torrey had to say.
Miss Cheyenne Bryant hath returned with a new video where she's trying to gaslight us into thinking, yes, she does have advanced degrees. The
He
text
is
below
loving
said,
this.
when Netflix does a documentary on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, episode 1 will ask, is she really a doctor? Episodes 2 through 10 will investigate why complete jealous, envious haters tried to prove she wasn't.
Yeah, it's so laughable. It's so
my camera?
laughable.
Oh, this is my camera?
Is this my camera? Oh, is this this one? This one over here? Yeah, she literally is talking to that one.
Oh, this is my camera? Oh.
The audacity to imagine a future where a Netflix documentary exonerates you and proves you are a real doctor, even though you're not.
And here's the thing.
It's-
Why wait
yeah.
for a Netflix documentary? Why do you
Just
need a Netflix documentary?
prove it now. It is so easy to do. She won't do it. She's not even trying. She doesn't care because it's not real.
When you have the resources, you probably have the money and the wealth to simply present your evidence, right? Because the nonsense of, hey, Argosy University no longer keep records, that's out because there are people who went to Argosy even before you went to school and after
Yeah.
you who have came on TikTok, who have came on social media. And
Exactly.
they gave a step-by-step tutorial on how to get your records. So
Yep.
your records are there. So if you got it, go get it. Why wait for a Netflix documentary, right?
She should go find that TikTok, be like, oh, cool, thanks, bro. I guess I couldn't figure it out. Thanks for helping me out. And then go do it and then show us. But she won't.
The very like thought process of you having to wait 20 years for them to finally do their investigation, to me, is the tell-all sign you don't have it currently. You don't.
Obviously.
Now, you'll probably go get one, right? I think you are slick enough and sly enough to probably go get a degree from
No,
some
she'll try to doctor, no pun intended, one up. She will try to doctor one up. She's not going to actually go get a doctorate. There's no way.
other university, but you
And now she's going to have to go get multiple doctorates if we're ever going to believe her. She's like, there was one interview, she said, I fell into multiple degrees. How do you fall onto multiple degrees? Okay. That's like a girl saying she fell on your boyfriend. I don't know what happened. I just fell. Shut up.
don't have a doctor from Argosy as you claim.
The delusions of grandeur
Delusion.
and episodes that turn a harsh lens on your many, many complete, jealous, envious, no good, very bad haters. Yes, that should have been completely not complete. Girl can't exonerate herself, but her future Netflix doc will. But Miss Cheyenne Bryant has returned from Siberia with a
Siberia.
symbolic foot all up in her mouth. Wait till we fully unpack that video. The depths of the attempted duplicity are legendary. She posted that video asserting that she's right. That's the vibe. Look, she's a graduate after all. We see her in cap and gown. Long after people started asking her to prove that she has an advanced degree.
I mean, look, that girl in that Netflix documentary wore a fake pregnancy belly and told everybody she's pregnant, okay? People are nuts.
Here she is in something one wears at a graduation, which means she must have graduated, right? So the laugh is on all of us who didn't believe her. Clearly, she's telling the truth, right? Instead of stepping up with any of the actual things that would end the conversation by proving she is a doctor, like an advanced degree, a dissertation, instead of any of that,
No dissertation. No teachers have even came out and said, like, she was in my class or I taught her. Nothing. No students, like Cheyenne Bryant was in my class. Nothing. There's been zero.
flexing in a cap and gown like that's saying something.
I have a different approach when it comes to lies on me, right? Even y'all on this channel have kind of have had an issue about me responding back to certain things. I remember like I made one video
Flacco, respond to everything. You're the best.
where some idiot, bro, like some dude went ahead and said that I got deported back to Africa and then came back or like I was like a multi-felon who had deportation, like just a complete fabrication and lie. I came on here, I showed y'all, yo, here's my name, this is a lie, and prove it's a lie. But y'all was even mad at me for covering it. Like y'all was like, bro, listen, bro, don't waste your time. Don't waste our time talking about this nonsense, right? But like
that's different because that's somebody lying on you. She's lying on herself. And she's also like taking, I don't know if she's officially taking like patients, but she's definitely seeing people for money. So it's completely different. Like you have to be credentialed. Like even if you want to say like, go and say you're like a life coach or whatever, you don't need a degree to be a life coach. So really you could just say that. There's really no like, overseeing board. But no, you have to be licensed to be a therapist. And like some interviews just say she is and isn't a therapist. It's like, get out of here.
I had to tell you, bro, I have to cover this nonsense. I have to cover the cap. Like I have to cover cap of my name, right?
You got to cover the cap.
So if people are lying on your name and you got a degree, show it. Show it, right? Like, man, listen, if somebody said that I was like 40 years old, I'll show my ID. Here's my ID. Here's my passport.
You showing your ID? What are you doing, bro?
What? Bro, my mom's 50. How can I be 40? Like, that don't even make sense, right?
You look old as hell, Flacco, in a good way, like mature, like you know what you're talking about.
So, it's not hard to debunk lies about yourself. It's not hard. Just debunk it, right? But her going about this roundabout way of being deceptive, being sly, I don't know, bro. Right? Like,
and then she's joking in our face. That's the worst part about it. Don't joke in our face like, oh, y'all are haters. Like, just wait. Like, you go, wait till this Netflix doc comes out. Like, you all gonna be proved wrong. It's like, we want to be proved wrong yesterday, bro. Like, prove us wrong right now. She's so dumb.
Like, to me, it's not even that serious, right? Because she trademarked the name doctor.
Embarrassing.
She has honorary doctorate degrees. Even though there's like there's a current online discussion of whether or not honorary degrees entitle you to call yourself doctor. I don't got a doctorate degree, so I'm gonna stay out of that.
I think, but you shouldn't be able to call yourself a doctor with an honorary doctorate. That's dumb. That's dumb.
Conversation, right? Just come out and say, hey, I don't have a degree in psychology, right? I'm not a therapist. I have no business charging people to be a therapist, right? And keep it pushing. But the more you lie, the more you lie, the more you lie, the more you lie, to me, it's just like, you just keep on talking yourself into a deeper hole.
Yeah.
And you give people more opportunity to do deeper dives into you.
You didn't, and still refuse to do the simple things that would prove that you're not. It's weird.
So weird.
Cap and gown don't prove nothing. The internet figured it out quickly. Many people pointed out that cap and gown very well could have been purchased on Amazon.
It took me 12 seconds to find on Amazon.
Girl, tell him. This is the one that 50 Cent reposted. This is where I saw it. Hilarious.
You know about to keep playing in my face.
I'm gonna just chalk it up to now she has her costume for Halloween. She's gonna go as a doctor.
Embarrassing.
They're
That's
not
so
wrong,
funny.
but I don't think that's where she got that cap and gown from. I don't think she just bought that for this video. I did think
Bro, maybe I'll go as Dr. Cheyenne Bryant for Halloween. Hilarious.
when I saw it, is that what they wore when people graduated from Argosy University? No, it is not.
A PhD from Argosy
interesting.
University, your regalia will feature a traditional
MTR.
black doctoral gown with dark blue, PhD blue, velvet accents. The doctoral hood uses black as the base, trimmed with the same dark blue velvet and lined with the Argosy University school colors.
Oh, wow.
This
It's
is
not
what
even
they
the same
wore.
colors.
But let's not get bogged down in details.
And
Because
facts. And why would we want to know that? Why would we get bogged down with the truth?
Don't think Miss Cheyenne's freelance cap and gown from Nowhere University is something she bought from Amazon to continue cosplaying as a person with advanced degrees. No, I now believe the truth is actually worse. I believe that cap and gown are actually from a graduation ceremony for an honorary degree.
So the robe wasn't rent. It's the robe from the honorary doctorate she received from United Graduate College and Seminary in partnership with the Black Agenda. It appears to be the regalia from the honorary doctorate ceremony.
Miss Cheyenne Bryant wore a cap and gown from an honorary degree ceremony on the socials to try to prove that she had been telling the truth about having a real degree. This is the first big thing she said since this all blew up.
Right?
That's insane.
Be vulnerable, be honest, say, hey, bro, this is what's up. Now, if you come out and admit, hey, I lied, there's going to be some people who believe you, some people who don't, but ultimately they'll move on. But if you don't come out and admit, hey, I lied, you're going to be like Jesse Smollett.
She is a Jesse
like
Smollett.
That dark cloud is still over.
She is a Jesse Smollett. Like, obviously, Jesse Smollett is worse because he got the cops involved, and it was like Jesse Smollett is like top tier, like fraud, lie, loser. She's getting there. She's getting there because I would say it's technically illegal to be seeing, quote unquote patients or people under this, I'm a therapist guise. Like, that is illegal. So it is a crime.
Jesse Smollett, because Jesse Smollett has refused to come out, apologize, take accountability and move on. He keeps on the lie. He's done multiple interviews trying to reiterate this lie, trying to find different ways to lie. When he went to court, he got found guilty, right? So
these people think if they just keep lying and keep lying, we'll be like, well, I guess they never fessed up. It must be true. Not a single person on earth is saying that. So we just think you're more and more stupid. The longer that you carry on the lie, we just think you're more and more stupid. We don't think you're more and more closer to the truth. Like, oh, well, maybe it's actually true because he won't admit it. Like, no. You're an insane person, and we need to get you guys help.
So he has not been able to move past it and move on with his career because he keeps lying. And if you keep lying, it doesn't go away. Come out. Hey, I don't got a doctorate. Damn,
there's a comedian, Steve Renazizi, who lied about this dummy, lied about, I think, his family. I'm not 100% sure, but it's somebody dying in 9/11 or that he was there in 9/11 or something very 9/11 related. And he later came out and had to admit that it wasn't true. And he made the story up, or that the story was very exaggerated from what the actual story was. Everyone thought he was a loser, liar, weirdo, but at some point you get over it. You're like, okay, well, he fessed up and he admitted it and we're moving on. Just admit it.
Bad. Right? And keep pushing, man. But yo, this is just not the way to win people back over, man. It's not, bro.
No.
Right? And if you're gonna lie, keep your lie on straight. Now, all those degrees in the back, again, do
Dumb.
I feel all those degrees are legitimate? Just her line about her doctorate tells me probably all those degrees are probably not legitimate, to be honest.
Yeah.
They're probably not, to be honest.
She probably said at her
some degree
printer.
mills is in the back. If we're just being honest here with ourselves, man.
Literally.
Because even her wearing that honorary doctor robe that she bought from Amazon, why not just wear the garb that you wore at your graduation when you graduated with a doctorate in psychology, as you
And
claim?
if she was from the Argosy University, then she would have wore the one that she had, and it would have matched the one in that lady's picture.
Yo, y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here
Here's some
somewhere on my
good
screen to find
Flacco
out.
videos. Here's some good Flacco videos. Flacco's the best. If you haven't seen any of his videos, he's great. Yeah, I can't with her. People like that, literally, they either think the world is dumb or I bet you when she talks to her friend, she's probably like, yeah, I mean, they think I'm lying. I don't care. I'm making money online. Who cares? It gets engagement, it gets views. At this point, that's what I'm thinking. It has to be because why continue the lie? Why continue the lie? Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully hopefully she'll go away again. We'll see. Maybe we'll scare her off the internet. Let's try to scare her off the internet. That'd be great. But yeah, love you. Bye.